Noah Hart will lead the field back here at Fontana. Chris Washer will take second, is in second, and Brazenkopf third. Jordan Davis is up to fourth. Nice quiet run by Davis so far, kind of what he needs to do. Of course, that crew, not in the same car, obviously, because now he's in an Infiniti rather than the car that they were in last year, are right now in fourth place, which is kind of what he needs to do, kind of how DJ Curtis operated last year. As it looks like Noah Hart takes the green. That's Nick Mace, I'm sorry, we're looking at Noah Hart. Noah Hart takes the green, however, Silverfox got a better start than Hart did. Of course, Silverfox is a couple of laps down. And here we go. Looks like, wow, this is a crazy restart, actually, because the inside lines were pretty much even with the outside with the amount of cars on them. So this could be like the start again. It looks like we're seeing Takamoto, or that's actually a Pilla Capel. And looks like that's going to be interesting, as it looks like Brazenkopf's forced to the high side. Brazenkopf's going to go back a long way. Oh, man, I don't like some of this pack. We've got Shelley in the middle there trying to hold off Jordan Davis. He's going to succeed in that, but it looks like we've got some big pack racing up there. I don't like that. Oh, that's a close call there with, I think that's Takamoto, or is that that's a Pilla Capel again. And Stella, oh, man, this is crazy stuff back here as well. Oh, man, this is nuts. Here they go. We've got some very close racing here with Vincent Allen and Pilla Capel. Pilla Capel's going to go to the high line. And we're, oh god, they tried 5 wide there. That's not what you want to do here. Especially, one of the CBMs is coming down pit road, it looks like. That would be, if we go back through the order, that's Silver Fox having issues. He was hoping, I think, he was banking on a quick caution and really couldn't, and it really didn't pay off for him, as it looks like Chris Washer is going to is leading this race. Brazenkopf is on the inside trying to get that lead away from him, but there's Noah Hart there as well, so it looks like Washer's going to try and shut the door, but Brazenkopf is there. Not enough for Washer to shut the door, and it looks like Brazenkopf's going to try. No, Brazenkopf hits the bump and is going to fall back. Close racing here through the field, and this is kind of the very hairy moments of this race, and you got to be very careful at this time of the race. You got to be very, very careful. It looks like Stella maybe got the wall back there in the 227. Is Stella still on the lead lap? Yes. No, not on the lead lap. However, we are seeing some of the players in this race coming out. It looks like Washer's definitely going to be a player. Brazenkopf will. Hart will definitely be a player. And it looks like James Shelley has worked his way up the field. Oh boy, that's a close finish. And Jordan Davis is around. Joseph Curtis is in it. Anthony's in it, and we might get the big one here. Oh my gosh, there's Javis going upside down. Luckily, that was a passenger side hit. That was the 23 of Tauger. And that's going to be a caution, obviously, as Jordan Davis's American 700 hopes are over. Let's see that one again. We hope he's all right. Looks like Joseph Curtis also... Oh, no. Jordan Davis came up on Anthony. Really nowhere to go for pretty much any of them. And that's where Tauger came in and hit him in the passenger rear quarter. Possibly the best place that car could have been hit. And Jordan Davis would walk away from this wreck and be taken to the infield care center. And he would be all right after that. Something would actually happen here is Joseph Curtis would actually hit the brakes right in front of Silverfox, and Silverfox would have some serious damage. Daniel Day, of course, already had some from the last caution. I actually put blame on Curtis for that one, because Curtis jammed on the brakes way harder than he really should have. And Curtis is now got some serious rear end damage. Probably took it out of his frustration out on Silverfox, and Silverfox won't be happy about that, knowing him. Despite Myatt not doing well, it seems like the drivers are heeding to his advice about being calm through the mid part of the race. This has been a recent trend in the American 700. Like, you'll maybe get a caution early on, but the early part of the race has calmed down quite a lot since the early days. And, which is great to see, because the early Fontana races were kind of wrecky at first, and we'd only have like 12 cars racing it midway on. So it was a nice change of pace to see this many cars still out on track. Myatt is doing pretty well here. He said the key to this is to relax right now, and relaxation is kind of what you got to do, because this is a 700-mile race. A lot of people don't really take heed, as it looks like we're getting the first of the scheduled pit stops. Looks like the back markers are coming in like they did a lap early last time. A lot of people don't really realize the endurance that goes into this race. I mean, 700 miles is a long way on one driver. And it looks like Hart and Brazenkopf stay out again, or with Washer, it looks like pretty much everybody in the lead pack stayed out again. But they will be coming up to lap traffic, so being Pollard and Arias, so I would expect they to come down pit road either this time or maybe next, but I don't think they'd want to mess with those lap cars. As pit stops are happening, that would put James Silverfox possibly on the lead. Well, Silverfox is a few laps down, but it's going to be a weird starting order again. As here comes Carpenter. Carpenter actually got his lap back because of it. So Carpenter had stayed out long enough that he could get a lap back. I think the 9 fell out, actually. Yes, the 9 is out, so Myatt's done. Did the 5 fall out as well? So, no, the 5 is still in this race, but I have a feeling that Chris Washer is going to be going to the steward's office after this one. Noah Hart will lead the field back here at Fontana. Chris Washer will take second, is in second, and Brazenkopf third. Jordan Davis is up to fourth. Nice quiet run by Davis so far, kind of what he needs to do. Of course, that crew, not in the same car, obviously, because now he's in an Infinity rather than the car that they were in last year, are right now in fourth place, which is kind of what he needs to do, kind of how DJ Curtis operated last year. As it looks like Noah Hart takes the green. That's Nick Mace. I'm sorry, we're looking at Noah Hart. Noah Hart takes the green. However, Silverfox got a better start than Hart did. Of course, Silverfox is a couple of laps down. And here we go. Looks like, wow, this is a crazy restart, actually, because the inside lines were pretty much even with the outside with the amount of cars on them. So this could be like the start again. It looks like we're seeing Takamoto, or that's actually a Pilla Capel. And looks like that's going to be interesting, as it looks like Brazenkopf's forced to the high side. Brazenkopf's going to go back a long way. Oh, man, I don't like some of this pack. We've got Shelley in the middle there trying to hold off Jordan Davis. He's going to succeed in that, but it looks like we've got some big pack racing up there. I don't like that. Oh, that's a close call there with, I think that's Takamoto, or is that that's a Pilla Capel again. And Stella, oh, man, this is crazy stuff back here as well. Oh, man, this is nuts. Here they go. We've got some very close racing here with Vincent Allen and Pilla Capel. Pilla Capel's going to go to the high line. And we're, oh god, they tried 5 wide there. That's not what you want to do here. Especially, oh, one of the CBMs is coming down pit road, it looks like. That would be, if we go back through the order, that's Silver Fox having issues. He was hoping, I think, he was banking on a quick caution and really couldn't, and it really didn't pay off for him, as it looks like Chris Washer is going to is leading this race. Brazenkopf is on the inside trying to get that lead away from him, but there's Noah Hart there as well, so it looks like Washer's going to try and shut the door, but Brazenkopf is there. Not enough for Washer to shut the door, and it looks like Washer is going, or Brazenkopf's going to try. No, Brazenkopf hits the bump and is going to fall back. Close racing here through the field, and this is kind of the very hairy moments of this race, and you got to be very careful at this time of the race. You got to be very, very careful. It looks like Stella maybe got the wall back there in the 227. Is Stella still on the lead lap? Yes. No, not on the lead lap. However, we are seeing some of the players in this race coming out. It looks like Washer's definitely going to be a player. Brazenkopf will. Hart will definitely be a player. And it looks like James Shelley has worked his way up the field. Oh boy, that's a close finish. And Jordan Davis is around. Joseph Curtis is in it. Anthony's in it, and we might get the big one here. Oh my gosh, there's Davis going upside down. Luckily, that was a passenger side hit. That was the 23 of Tauger. And that's going to be a caution, obviously, as Jordan Davis's American 700 hopes are over. Let's see that one again. We hope he's all right. Looks like Joseph Curtis also... Oh, no. Jordan Davis came up on Anthony. Really nowhere to go for pretty much any of them. And that's where Tauger came in and hit him in the passenger rear quarter. Possibly the best place that car could have been hit. And Jordan Davis would walk away from this wreck and be taken to the infield care center. And he would be all right after that. Something would actually happen here is Joseph Curtis would actually hit the brakes right in front of Silverfox, and Silverfox would have some serious damage. Daniel Day, of course, already had some from the last caution. I actually put blame on Curtis for that one, because Curtis jammed on the brakes way harder than he really should have. And Curtis is now got some serious rear end damage. Probably took it out of his frustration out on Silver Fox, and Silver Fox won't be happy about that, knowing him. Eugene DeMax and Cody Lamas are the only two CBM cars that I think really realistically have a chance, as Day lost his hood, and so did Silver Fox. They both lost hoods. But Lamas and DeMax are doing well here. DeMax actually had a very good run going. Curtis is going to get back in the race. I don't think Tauger or I know Dave is probably won't. Noah Hart from second would have a problem and would have to come back down pit road. So Noah Hart's got a problem. That's going to be a very tough break for him. Hopefully it's nothing serious. We think it might be a tire going down. If not, it could be suspension problems. Another note, James Silverfox fell out after that wreck. Tough break for him. And it looks like somebody else is coming down pit road as well. Looks like one of the CBMs. I think that's the 19, actually. No, that's one of the Oricom Army cars. Looks like, is that the 33? Yes, it is. Vincent Allen, who was a lap down, I believe. If we take a look, Vincent Allen, a couple of laps down, actually, is coming down pit road as well. He's got some problems. I think a tire going down. We're hearing they hit the same piece of debris. So neither car is out of the race, but definitely a tough break for them, as Chris Washer will lead the field back to the green coming up here in a minute. Problems for Noah Hart might be a little bit more serious than we once thought. He's got maybe a suspension problem. He's got to get back out there soon, or else he will go a lap down. And here comes Washer in the field. They are going to get that car going again. He's not going to catch back up to the leader, so he's going to have to pray for a quick yellow to maybe get back to the lead pack. We know that car is definitely capable of winning and getting a top 10, so kids could eat free. Chris Washer, however, would get permission from the starter to resume green flag conditions right here. Gets a great start over James Shelley in second. Brazenkoff's already looking on Shelley. Already looked on Shelley, didn't get anywhere on it though. As the green flag is back out, we'll see where Noah Hart is. Turn 3. So he's got a little bit of leeway if they're take their time throwing a yellow. They're already trying 4 wide though, so Noah Hart will be glad to hear that they are kind of getting aggressive quickly after the restart. But here they go. That's a Plilica Paul, and that's DeMax as well in this lead pack. So this is some very close racing here, and we're not even close to halfway through it yet. And this is some very close action up here. It's pretty clear up front, but this mid-pack is looking very, very ominous looking. More close racing action. That's with Matt Duncan would hit the bump, though, as close action here with Berg, Durbin. Looks like Anthony, Simonetta. Very close racing here. We'll see what happens entering turn 1. Oh, nothing so far. They're trying to spread themselves out, unlike the last caution, in which they really didn't on the last restart. What kind of the Japanese crowd wanted to see is one of the Hyundais taking the lead, as it looks, or, well, not Japanese, but a lot of the one-off fans were wanting to see as the Hyundai tried to take the lead, caught the bump, however, and Washer would retain it. But there is some very close action. It looks like Kyle Nova is going to try and get a lap back as the two CBMs, well, of course, Galligan would get as close as he possibly could to the car next to him, even if it is his teammate. Still, you got to give Galligan a lot of credit. He is probably one of the most popular drivers in all of Britain, and probably is becoming one of the more popular drivers in America as well. As we go up to the front, as it looks like Nick Mace is going to try and get a lap back, one of his 2 laps back, as it looks like now Washer maybe hit the bump. And the Hyundai has the outside line, which through here might not be a great thing, but if he can keep station with Washer, and he has help, well, not now, but he had help from, I believe that is the 14 of Shelley, unless if Shelley's going to go 3 wide with him. So now it becomes interesting to see who would get the advantage. Because Shelley obviously won't. Shelley's going to hit the bump. And, well, it looks like Washer gets the advantage because he just missed it. Ian Dutta, we kind of missed it as we were away there on a break there. But Ian Dutta would have a tire going down and would have to come down pit road. And he would rejoin, however, quite a ways down the order. Probably going a lap down out of it, too. Amazingly, at this stage, there are still 33 cars still on track. So we've only lost 9 cars, actually. We started with 42, we're down to 33. Still no sight of the big one, either. I thought that last one might have been the big one, but still outside of it. We see it every year, where we see a multi-car pileup that takes out quite a lot of the field. As they're going to come up to lap Dutta. Looks like the Hyundai got the bump there. That is of Delise. And we will see where the other Hyundai is. I believe that is back in 8th place with Thaber. Thaber's doing a nice job there. Demax to 9th. Great run by the one-off driver for CBM. 10th is Carpenter. Nice recovery by him. Nice call on pin strategy by the guy there. Oh, we maybe have a problem with the car blowing up, maybe. We gotta see for a second. Oh no, Ike Durbin blew a tire. So Ike Durbin's now joining the cars 1 lap down. So Ike Durbin's got a problem. They're going for 4 though. So we'll see what Ike Durbin can do. That's a 4-tire stop and is going to get back out on track. I'll be at a couple of laps down, I'm guessing. And as you can see, Nick Mace, who is a few laps down, obviously. But Nick Mace is very quick, though, as he pretty much blows by the car he's battling with, which is Ian Dutta, who's quite a few laps down, actually. And, oh, that's very slow, Joseph Curtis' car. We'll see about this, as he's trying to get out of the way of the leaders, but just stay to the high side, Joseph. Brazenkopf will eventually dive underneath you here, hopefully. If he was smart, he'd dive underneath. And, yep, Brazenkopf does. Wow, Brendan Berg's doing a nice job in P6 in the Mitsubishi, so great job by Brendan Berg. And now, I don't know what Joseph Curtis is doing. He's looking like he's trying to get to the inside line. Wow, is that a Plickable call? Oh, no, that's 20th, but... Wow, Matt Duncan's in 7th in the American 700, and this is a double points race, and they're still looking for... Even though one-off drivers don't exactly count for points, or they count in effectively eliminating other people from contention for points, but they don't actually tally their points. ARCSOA doesn't. But it at least gives you a good idea to see what the Thunder cars are capable of doing with these new adjustments that were immediately put onto the 42 car after the qualifying races. More pack racing here as Brazenkopf's trying to get underneath a couple of these cars. That's Delise, obviously, but it looks like Shelley's going to get second out of it. And looks like, actually, the other cat next car of Galligan's trying the inside line. He's been trying to get that inside to work all day. It hasn't really, but Galligan's been trying to get some grip down there over that bump. But that bump is just so large right there. You can see him hit it. You lose all your momentum on it. It's the last car in the lead lap, but it's not going to last long as he doesn't have a hood and the pack is approaching him rather quickly. That's going to be a very interesting battle to watch as they try and lap him. But this could be a sight of a caution. I don't know, but here, hopefully not. But let's see what the leaders do. Day's going to go up and block the outside line, so Washer's going to the inside. Nice move by Washer there. Day is going to try and hold the outside line. And holds up Galligan a bit. I don't know what Day is trying to do. It looked like he was trying to chop off Galligan a bit there. And he decides to go hold up Mace, who is another lap. He was a couple of laps down. Which may have been the right move, but it also holds up, I believe that's Delise in the process. So, not exactly what some wanted to see, as we're starting to see green flag pit stops as Shelley and Brazenkopf pit. Did anyone else other than Shelley and Brazenkopf? As we look on pit road. Doesn't look it. Shelley and Brazenkopf came down. Oh, Carpenter and Curtis came down as well. So pretty much no one other than these guys pitted. We'll see how that goes. Oh, it looks like Takamoto pitted. And here comes Washer, who has a pretty big lead. Right now, I would... Yeah, he's coming down pit road. It looks like pretty much the lead lap cars are. Maybe the Hyundai, one of the Hyundais didn't make it down pit road. And that is definitely the leader of the race now, is Tyler Thaber. And Apuka Pakel's a lap down, obviously, but it looks like he's up with a bunch of lap cars, which is probably better than being with cars by himself, because he's got no one to battle with. You can just worry about saving as much speed as possible as a few more of the cars are coming down pit road. We will see how Brazenkopf will deal with, actually James Shelley has a bigger lead over Brazenkopf than when they came in. With Washer, they're doing the right sides on now. We'll see where Shelley will come in to play here. Shelley's coming off pit road as, wow, this isn't even going to be close, I don't think, with Washer. Washer's coming out of the pits now. There goes the 40, or the 14 now, I think, went by. Oh, yeah, this isn't even close. Here they come off pit road, not even close. Shelley's got a clearly... Berg! Oh my gosh, Brendan Berg's up to, like, third, or second. It's going to go to third out of this. So Brendan Berg with an amazing showing there with pit strategy call. That team must have a very good pit crew on it. And Brendan Berg is doing a fantastic job in the 50 car. In P4, actually, as they didn't count because of Tyler Thaber coming out of the pits. We'll see what he ends up doing. Not even close, really, if that's Shelley. Yeah. Thaber is probably going to slot in behind this pack. As we're looking... Oh, he might actually get into third or something here, but Berg is falling back a little bit, but James Shelley, with the pit stop of the century, takes the lead. Hart, who did not make it back around in time for the restart, is still on the lead lap, surprisingly. His car is very, very quick, and he's using some of these lap cars to just gain as much speed as he possibly can. I don't think there's anybody really in front. Yeah, there really is in front of Vincent Allen, but he is doing a nice job, doing everything in his power and his experience to stay on the lead lap, as the leaders are quite a bit faster than them. They're going about, we'll see how fast they're going down the straightaway, about 2:06 in the pack. The straightaway, we'll see how fast Noah Hart goes. Noah Hart's 2:02 in the corner. That's pretty impressive by himself. Ian Dutta coming back down pit road. He's a few laps down, and I don't think he's going to be getting too many points out of this, unless if, well, we still have over 250 laps to go, so we still have 500 miles really to go. So, yeah, we're 200 miles into the race. This is where we're really going to start seeing cars start blowing up. I'm actually kind of surprised the Ferrari's still in this, believe it or not, but hopefully I don't commentators curse him, but yep, kind of shocking. Columbus is approaching this American 700 very similar to how he got a pretty nice position last season, in the last few years running. He's being very calm and hanging out just in the back, kind of the secondary pack, doing a nice job, just playing it calm, cool, and collected. Cody Lamas is doing a very nice job here, handling this American 700, and kudos to Matt Duncan, 8th place. What a run from him. Randy Carpenter got a couple, I think 2 laps back by pit strategy call, and that pack up front doesn't look as good as it once did. They were 3 wide a minute ago. Now, now they're calming down a bit. Pretty clear team-wise that Kathnek's prepared for this race a little bit better than most. They've got both their cars in the top, well, 3, second and third. It looks like Galligan, I don't think Galligan's led all race, but he's going to try and go for it. He doesn't have a lot of help from his teammate, and is not going to get the lead. And as the leaders are coming up to Kazuki Takamoto, who is going to go a lap down, but I bet Takamoto's really hoping for a caution. There goes Galligan, or is that Shelley? That's Shelley, I'm sorry, but Shelley hits the bump, and well, it looks like Galligan also backed off because of it, so we'll see here as Galligan is trying the outside line now. He has been the king of trying to get that inside line to work through 3 and 4, however, he just can't get it done. Ivan Brazenkov's been to a lot of these one-off events, but yet has never won one, or he's done well in them, but never won one. Now it looks like he has a chance. It looks like Shelley is going to the inside line here to try and take the lead away. Shelley's got a little rocket ship to the Kathnek's car, and I'm thinking Shelley's going to be a serious threat for this race if something doesn't happen to him. Same with a lot of these cars in the lead pack. Galligan, Washer, maybe even Thaber. I don't know about Berg. Berg's car isn't as good as it could be, but I'd take a guess maybe Berg. And Carpenter's definitely a shock. I really don't think Duncan could win it, but if he does, it's a miracle. And Lamas also has a serious chance because of the way he's approaching this race. We go through the order. Looks like 10th place is Sean Harpel. Kind of with some lap traffic. 11th and 12th are Michaels and DeMax. 13th is DeLeese. 14th is, well, actually, 15th is Curtis. What happened to... Oh, Durbin's coming in because of, he's on a different strategy. He did get it back on the lead lap, however, I believe. The leaders have now lap 16th place, Kazuki Takamoto, and is, right now falling backward a bit. But Takamoto has had a good run, and you can go a lap down here, so it looks like Washer is trying for the lead now, as, Brazenkoff's falling a bit back by Takamoto. Galligan, for some reason, I don't think Galligan's got as good of a car as Shelley does, but... Because I haven't seen him try and go for the lead, except he has been experimenting with some of the lines around here, as it looks like, they both got the bump, actually, Washer and, Galligan did. Man, this run's been going for a while, so it looks like, Tyler Thaber has taken the lead as we skipped ahead quite a bit. Not much happened, I don't believe, as we look through order. They are getting close to Noah Hart, however, to lap him. So this could be a very important thing that they get a caution quick for Noah Hart's sake. Speaking of cautions, they did, as Simonetta and Marian Charlotte would make contact. And right here, the big one, I believe, would start as Skylar Johnson would get pushed into Sean Galligan's path. Galligan would go head-on into her. And that's a nasty crash. There's the big one right now. A lot of cars in that. Berg got in it. Looks like Sharrod, or Vincent Allen's upside down. How did that happen? Vincent Allen's coming up onto the scene, and right in there is where Vincent Allen would go upside down. I think got into the teammate. Oh gosh, that was a... Oh, Chris Washer's out as well. So a lot of cars were in that. I hope everyone's all right. It is again from the helicopter cams. It looks like Simonetta and Sharrod just made a bit of a contact. And right here is where Galligan's going to... or somebody's going to clip Johnson coming up here. And that's where, that was Allen that clipped him, and then right in goes Galligan. Thought that they missed. Berg slides in, can't find anywhere to go. That's Plica Placal got a piece, and the 29's got damage, the 55's got damage. It looks like the 42's got heavy damage. Oh man, that's not the way that we wanted this race to turn out. It looks like Lamas avoided it. I don't think a lot of people really knew what was going on. Yeah, Marian Sharrod here would come down, not... Oh no, Sharrod would break down. Sharrod broke down, came back up the track. There's where Simonetta and them made contact. And then further back, there's where Skylar Johnson gets a couple of hits coming up here. Sharrod's trying to get away, and oh man, that's a nasty hit. We're hearing that Sean Galligan's going to be transported to a hospital. Hasn't gotten out of the car yet, and we're hearing Washer might have as well. And Vincent Allen, we're hearing that they're all communicating with safety officials, but that wasn't a good wreck. Forward with Chris Washer here as Washer's trying to avoid, and I thought he would have there if it wasn't for Vincent Allen getting into Johnson, and not a whole lot anyone could do there. I mean, Berg maybe had a way to avoid it, but not really. Forward with Sharrod. Sharrod's clearly breaking down and has a major problem. Spins out into the wall. Now someone's going to get in. I think it's Vincent Allen gets into Skylar or Johnson here. As here's Sharrod trying to get away, and right there is where Vincent Allen gets a piece. And I think that's the big one right there. Wreck did help Noah Hart as it gained Noah Hart quite a few spots and is still on the lead lap. Hart, we believe, is the fastest car on track as we're going through the order to see if anybody did beat that lap time. Shelley might have, but Shelley's got right side damage. I think Shelley got that from avoiding the wreck. So, man, Lamas got up to third, Demax is up to fourth, so CBM did a nice job avoiding that wreck. Of course, we were under red flag for about 45 minutes as well, trying to clean that mess up. Or 30 minutes, I'm sorry, 30 minutes, not 45. I was looking at yesterday's, Friday, or Thursday's times, thing. But it looks like, we've got some cars, left in this. It looks like some cars still have a chance. Harple, Carpenter is pretty slow out there. It looks like maybe Curtis still has a chance at this, but this is all that's left after 129 laps. That wreck took out a lot, and then there's the Meow Mix J Stella car, who is a lap down, but still, I think anybody in this race has a chance to win it. So lap 124-ish was the big one this year. I need to know what lap that was. I actually didn't catch it, but every year, there's the big one. We know it's coming, and now that wreck went us from 32 cars, or 33 cars, down to 21 are left. So this is going to be a much different American 700 now that the majority of the field got taken out in that wreck. And it's green flag here. Thaber gets a nice start as Shelley has some right side damage, and cars are now scrambling everywhere to try and get positions. Dudda's trying to get a lap back, it looks like, as Dudda's 2 down. Shelley's going to the inside. They don't really think Shelley's going to be too hurt by that right side damage. I'm thinking otherwise, but his crew didn't obviously repair it. So green flag is out. It was coming towards the end of a pit, or it was coming to the end of a pit cycle too, that wreck did, so. It also saved a lot of cars that were falling off the pack, like Noah Hart, Joshua Michaels, Ike Durbin's back on the lead lap now as he played that wonderfully. Oh yeah, I'm wondering if Shelley hit the bump or not, but it looked like he lost a lot of speed there. He's back up to speed, but Faber's got a clear lead there in the Hyundai. However, look back there. We got the CBM starting to get into this. It looks like Lamas is in it, and Demax is also in this race as well. So here we go. Oh, looks like Lamas is going for the lead, and I think it's going to get it unless he hits the bump. And he will hit the bump, and I think the Hyundai is going to get him back, as that's a Plica-Placal going for trying to get a lap back as well. A lot of drivers up in this pack that we really didn't see that are a lap down but are trying to get laps back, who were nowhere near that wreck. So, oh, something's wrong with the Hyundai. The 95's got a problem. Faber's got a big problem. I think Faber's got a tire going down, if I'm not mistaken, as he's driving in the grass erratically. That's clearly the signs of something wrong with either the suspension or the tire going down. So Tyler Faber has a problem, but we hope he will get back into this race. Not sure if he will or not, though, but we will see. Durbin in the, well, I think the 92's still in this, but Ike Durbin is the only real remaining Durbin Sport left, as Charlie Smith in the prototype Jackal didn't make the start with only 2 to go. He blew up. And it looks like Shelley, even with right side damage, is doing a nice job there, as it looks like Lamas is now definitely a major factor in this race. A lot of the main factors got taken out in that wreck. And it looks like here comes Noah Hart up through the field helping out with Nick Mace. Man, isn't that a good sight to see those two legends of the sport back in this race? Or, well, I don't know about Hart or Mace. Mace is still a few laps down. Actually, 1 lap down, so Nick Mace is gonna try and get up there, I'm guessing. Mace got a lap back that last lap, or that last caution. When Faber broke down, DeLeese got the mention to go, and now Tamer DeLeese is, I believe, second place actually, as Durbin lost the spot, as James Shelley continues to lead in the damage now 14 car. James Shelley is a fantastic competitor. I can't wait to see what he's going to do. Still hasn't gotten his first win yet, but we might see it here today, as here comes Tamer DeLeese down the inside. He won 1 race at well, kind of an injury-ridden finale in season 15. But DeLeese has now got a serious chance to win this race. And Tamer DeLeese is leading the race. Carpenter's the last car on the lead lap, however, he is way off the pace at 184 miles an hour. So there will be 9 cars on the lead lap once they lap Carpenter. I'm trying to see if 9th is still a factor in this race. 9th is DJ Curtis. So, yeah, I think he could still be a factor. He's right now lost the pack, but I think he's playing it safe, like he did in the American 700 last year. A lot of people who did well on that played it safe. Myatt, I know, was very aggressive and fell back late on into the race. As it looks like here comes Cody. Well, Cody Lamas hit the bump, and it looks like Plica-Placal's been looking very keen here. Oh, somebody's blowing up. That's Michaels. Michaels is blowing up. That's it for Joshua Michaels. He was on the lead lap, too. The 04 ARCSOA America is done. So Joshua Michaels will join the ever-growing list of casualties to this race. Hart is up to 3rd place now, as it looks like he is on a charge. It looks like Lamas and Demax are in 3rd and 4th, respectively. Actually, 5th for Demax. I don't know who's in 4th. I'm sorry. I forgot about DeLeese is on the lead lap. So, here we go. This is a very close racing action there, as there's Michaels coming down pit road. There's Carpenter being very slow out there. Mace now would technically, if there's a caution, get back on the lead lap. So, if he were to get a caution now, congratulations, Nick Mace. You're on the lead lap, and you have a chance to win this. And with that car, is one of the faster ones out there. Not as fast as some of the leaders, but I think Mace could definitely have a chance at this. As it looks like Shelley now is right up there as well. But now they're going to lap Mace again, and here comes Carpenter. That's going to be a big factor for them to deal with, is Randy Carpenter. This will probably either be in the middle of, probably on the front stretch, they'll finally get him. Looks like he is going to try the low side, and no, he's going high. And Noah Hart, with help from Nick Mace, is going to take the lead, but by a mile, too. Noah Hart drafted up with Mace, and Hart is gone. Shot out of a cannon out of that one. And now, DeLeese is trying to go in, as Carpenter is, right now, really holding up James Shelley. That's not what Shelley wanted, because Shelley needs all the help he can get with that damaged 14 car. That's Tanya Jackwater, not Blackwater, but Jackwater, in the 13 car, lap down. I'm wondering if there's another caution, if we'll start seeing some cars get back on the lead lap, but not with Hart out as big of a lead as he's got. Whatever I'm watching is Sean Harple. He's in 4th place in the 28 car. He could be the next Tomas Saarinen with the one-off drivers. He did hit the bump there, but he's in the top 5, so this could be a great run for the Carolina team and Sean Harple. Kind of a planned move. It looks like Noah Hart's letting Nick Mace go. Maybe if a caution comes out, Mace would get his lap back. However, Noah Hart also knows that Nick Mace is probably one of the main cars out there if he gets his lap back for this win. So maybe it isn't a smart move, and I think Hart's realizing that and is going back to the inside to try and relap the 480, even though it looks like a 48. They had to put that little 0 on the end of it because of the fact that Cody Lamas is in the 48. DJ Curtis, I believe, is now the last car on the lead lap. I don't know. Yeah, he is, because of the breakdown on the ARCSOA America. DJ Curtis, however, since he's being held up by some slower cars. That's Pollard, who's in 12th, believe it or not. I think only a lap down, but Curtis has done a nice job just staying in the pack. He keeps going. He's up for points at this rate. Well, we're not at the halfway mark yet, but at this point of the race, we only have half the cars left. We had started with 42. We're down to 21 or 20 now with Michaels going out. So this is kind of a typical American 700. You kind of lose this many cars this quickly, but wow, is that Harple going for 3rd? Wow, Harple's got 3rd. Applicable Call's not doing bad either. Applicable Call's gonna bump somebody out of the points at this rate, but good job by Mark Applicable Call. Eugene DeMax, from a point spot, had a tire going down, and now has to pit. So DeMax now is going to join the tire casualty group. However, like I said, don't count anyone out yet. It's still running in this, besides like the cars with serious damage. Oh no, maybe that was a scheduled pit stop. As I've seen, never mind, that was not a tire going down, because I'm seeing Noah Hart in them pit as well. So Noah Hart, James Shelley, Cody Lamas, and a few other cars are bringing it down pit road. The race leader now, I believe, is one of the Hyundais, who I don't think is going to pit this time either. Oh yeah, he is. He made that dive in. Mondo dive down pit road. Right to pit speed. Great job by DeLeese. More cars are coming down pit road. We will see, though, where Noah Hart compares to. Here comes out Lamas. And that's not going to even be close. Noah Hart's going to have a pretty big lead, as we're going to go see where the 19 is in comparison. 19's on the front stretch. Only going 100 and 200 mile an hour. So I don't think he'll be catching the leaders, but he might catch some of these cars that are slower, like Durbin. He'll get Durbin. Hart, probably not, but he might get his teammate, though, be able to draft with his teammate, who is about 9-10 miles an hour slower than him, as the Meow Mix 227 car is coming down pit road as well. Some more cars. Let's see where the Hyundai is coming out. The Hyundai is the leader. Let's see. Noah Hart is way back here, so I'm thinking Tyler Thaber is going to get the lead out of this. He's got help from... Oh, he's being held up. I thought that was help for a minute. I thought that was Ike Durham, but that's Finn Guy. And that's going to really hurt him. He had a big lead, but it's gone now. And what is Finn Guy doing? He's going to get the lead, though, as he lost a large bit of it, but it looks like it's going to be Hart and DeLeese. Another car who lost a lot was James Shelley. They fixed the damage on that car, however, James Shelley is, doesn't have any drafting help anywhere within, like, a zip code of him. Jay Stahl would be the only real chance. And then Carpenter's not catching him, so... If I were James Shelley, I'd be sweating bullets right now, because he might go a lap down. But he has the damage fix, so if there's a caution, he's in a good spot. Nick Mace, who's been in the lead pack this whole time, is now trying to pass Noah Hart again to get back on the lead lap. This has been a routine rotation battle between these two. They've been rotating position up front. I think Mace is just trying to play when the caution's going to come out. Even though there really isn't a pack that's going to... Well, this pack might. He's being held up by Takamoto. Maybe that's why Mace decided to make a move. Maybe they said, get by Hart now because this pack is slow and close. This is for third place, actually, as DeMax is going for third. And there is a slow Carpenter car up there as well. This could be a problem for the leaders. Let's see what Carpenter does. Carpenter's going to pick a line and stay there. Oh, wow, there goes Thaber, or Delise by. Delise makes an aggressive move for the lead and is going to take Mace away as well. Here's pack number 2. Third, 11th, 4th, 5th, and 12th. It looks like a Pick Up a Call and Nova are battling for 11th. So, and here comes Carpenter. Is going to get caught by this pack. We'll see what the pack does. Looks like they're trying to make moves. Pretty much, I think everyone except maybe Harple will get through cleanly. Harple's going to get held up badly. But falls back the pack. I don't think Harple's out of it either right now, out of that pack yet. Faber, who's on a different pit strategy, pits this lap on the blown tire pit strategy. So Tyler Thaber, who was leading earlier on, is pitting now. He could have gotten a lap back too if there was caution, but we'll see how this ends up, this pit cycle, when the caution does fall, because I'm pretty certain there will be another caution in this race. I mean, we've got half of it to go. We've got more than half of it to go this race. Hart and Tamer Delise have been routinely battling here for the win, or for the lead rather, as they are approaching halfway in this race. Still, you want to be calm in this part of the race. You just want to be laying back, being careful right now, and that's kind of what some of these drivers who are still in it are doing. Mace has a big lead over, well, not lead, but big gain over the other two. And we will see, Thaber's a lap down, however, you will go another lap down if he doesn't get a caution. So they're right now playing the let's pray for a caution game, a lot of these people are. After another pit stop cycle, Tamer Delise is a main leader over Noah Hart. They're not even getting draft off of each other. So that actually could, well, bunch everybody back up as Harple's in third, and really no casualties on that pit cycle. We've been seeing a lot of clean racing, just a lot of classy racing, as Pollard's going to go another lap down, it looks like. Tamer Delise has caught Nick Mace and is leading at the halfway mark in this race. So Nick Mace and Tamer Delise are actually catching some more lap traffic as well. As here we go, we're seeing some more, and they're actually catching up to the back of the field. Mace and Delise, Hart really don't have anybody to draft with. Harple's actually been closing in on Hart as well because he has two cars behind him, being Lamas and Nova. Right now, Thaber is under threat to go another lap down here, as pit strategy didn't work out well for him, and is probably going to get lapped again by his Hyundai teammate, being Tamer Delise, who has effectively destroyed in this race. It looks like Hart is gaining speed now that he's drafting with someone. However, right now, if I were Noah Hart, he's all by himself, really. So I'd be really worried if I were Noah Hart, though, about that pack behind him. DJ Curtis is getting ready to go his first lap down of the race, as Delise is back there. We'll see how Delise handles this. You're coming up to a Pick Up a Call, Jack Water, Ike Durbin, and James Shelley as well. Lucky for some and unlucky for others, the pace car came out. Now, when the pace car did come out, I believe right at that moment, DJ Curtis got lapped by the Leaf. So DJ Curtis would be a lap down as well. I believe actually Nick Mace got a lap back. So Nick Mace is back on the lead lap in exchange for DJ Curtis being taken off of the lead lap. However, I wouldn't expect DJ Curtis to be down another lap. Well, he might be down for the rest of the race. I don't know. But we will see as the caution flies here at the American 700, just past halfway.